tutorial.
Okay, so in this video we will learn one important thing about InDesign to optimize our time working on a big editorial document. That is the character and paragraph styles. So let's start first with paragraph styles. Paragraph styles are mainly used for you to have some consistency throughout your design. As you can see, we will start with this placeholder as a designer for me to show you the example. But the main idea is if you have a big document that you will also use this title more times. And if you have a paragraph style attached to it, it will make your design consistent because at the end, if you need to change the typography, for example, that you are using here, you just have to do it in one place and it will change in the whole document. So it can save you a lot of time instead of going one element by element and changing the typography on each one. So starting with paragraph styles, you can click on the element that you want, and in this right side on paragraph styles, if you don't find it here, you can always come to window, styles, and select paragraph styles. Okay, so if it's not on the left panel, on the right panel, sorry. So click on paragraph styles. I will click on create a new style. I will click again 2 times just to name it different, like this is the big text, for example. And as you can see here, you have all the style that is applied to that text. So the font, the size, kerning, everything is here. So you have a lot of different tools that you can use to style your paragraph styles. I will click OK. And now, next, as you can see, I assigned this text to my paragraph style. I will do the same on the other ones. Okay, so now every single title is this is a big text paragraph style. So now I'm at the end of the process and the client says, I don't like that font. Let's change it. I just have to come here to my basic character formats, and here I just have to choose a different font. I will choose one that is also compressed just for you to see the example and to be something that will look also good. And it could be, for example, this one. And as you can see, it changed automatically in every element without you needing to go one by one and change it. So this is very helpful in optimizing your time. I will again change for the first font that I have, and there you go. Everything is as it was before. But if for some reason I want one of these elements to be a bit different, for example, changing color, you can come here and I will change the color on this one. But now this is a big text with a plus because it has a difference. But now I wanted to add the pink color. So for that, I will use the character styles. Once again, if you don't find it on the right panel, you can come here to styles and you will have character styles there. Okay, so I will click on create a new style and I will say that this is a pink text. Okay. Now if I also do this on, for example, this other two, they will remain a big text, but they also will be a pink text. So it gives you more freedom in changing some elements or some styles inside your element without you losing track of how your document is organized. So character styles are very good for this. I will remove, for example, on this one. If you want to remove it, just have to click on none, and it will go back to only be a big text. And for example, here we have here, as you can see, I will zoom in for you to see it a bit better. As you can see, I have here a part that is regular and another part of the text that is bold. So with that, I will first add paragraph style. I will click here and say this is the text. Okay, as you can see, it turned out to make everything bold. So first I will come here and say that this should be regular by default, so every text will be regular. And now I just want to highlight this part and make it bold. So I will highlight, I will select bold, and I will come to the character style and click and say this is bold. So now I do have the two options. At any point I can come here and say that this is bold. I can now remove it, but by default my text is still regular. And is this basically, this is the important thing about paragraphs and character styles. So just use it, it will save you a lot of time throughout the process.